Yo, it's Big Vika MagicalBoxWars. Tonight we have another box of Dominaria Remastered Collector's Box to do pack wars with. We're going to split the box in half. 2 wars. Each war is going to have 6 seats. Each seat is assigned 1 pack. Whoever pulls the highest combined value of cards over $5 from their pack wins all other mythics, rares, Borderless, retro, and cards $3 plus from their war. Yo, what's up, Grego? What's up, Deadbeat? There's the 2 buddies at. Tonight we are hunting Mythic. The 2 top big boy Mythics, Force of Will and VampiricTutor, are our top 6. They're both all 6 of them versions are $50 plus. Our top 15 tonight are all $22 plus. That's 9 mythics and 6 rares. And according to TCG MRKT, there are 51 cards on our $5 and up list. Or no, 50. I don't know, 50 or 51. What do I got here? 50 on our $5 and up non-foil list. They can and 1 uncommon non-foil crop rotation. I think is like 562 or something. I didn't realize crop rotation shot up like it has. And those not lucky enough to win a war tonight will be put into a giveaway drawing for $20 credit. Yeah, the last box was nutso with the 3 Force of Wills. Can you hit Force of Will in these? Oh, man. And that was the household that the 3 Force of Wills went to. A Borderless foil Force of Will, the #1 overall card in the set. A Borderless non-foil Force of Will, and then a regular foil Force of Will was in the last box. I'm saying we're hit a bunch of VampiricTutors tonight. Let's hit the VampiricTutors in the Sylvan libraries tonight. And Token says, I'm just playing Greg. Courtney hit 2. Yeah, in the last box. Nice, Matt. Yeah, Vidillion click. You are correct, Deadbeat. And yes, there are definitely lots of black players in the group that would like a VampiricTutor. How about a VampiricTutor retro foil? That would be sick. So we've been talking about our list tonight, but we're hunting tonight Force of Will, VampiricTutor, Enlightened Tutor, Exploration, Sylvan Library, Worldly Tutor, Urza's Incubator, Entomb, Yawgmoth, Mystical Toot, Urza, No Mercy. What haven't I said yet? Gamble, Birds of Paradise, Mystic Remora, Maze of Ith, Lyra, Dawnbringer, Borderless, Crop Rotation, and Sneak Attack. And yeah, lots of them have 3 versions. Borderless version, retro version, and the regular version. So here is war #1, very important participants. We got George, Jess, Patrick, Scott, Courtney, a.k.a. Tomb Mama, and Greg, a.k.a. Janitor. I look back the last 5 boxes for your recent winnings. Jess hit in Final Fantasy. Courtney's hit in the last 2, so she's looking for a winning streak tonight. They were the Bloomborough for JB and TSR. And Patrick hit in Takir, Dragonstorm Collector, and the most recent box of Edge of Eternities. And happy birthday to George. You're actually George's parent. His father got in touch with me about buying him a seat. So here's War 1. Yeah, Deadbeat says, let's go. George, Jess, Patrick, Scott, Courtney, Greg. We're going to randomize it 7. Who's lucky 7 tonight? 2, 4, 6. Here comes our order. 7. Courtney, Patrick, Scott, George, Greg, Jess. Ladies with the bookends tonight. 1 and 6. Courtney, Patrick, Scott. Courtney, Patrick, Scott, George, Greg. George, Greg, Jess. Yep. Scott and George got the... Oh, yeah, you got top middle, and George has got bottom middle. Oh, they all want to come. There's the first war. Of course, that's war number 2. Courtney, Patrick, Scott, George, Greg, Jess. And I'll just keep what ships by your name. The bulk I'll put down here in the corner. We got Courtney, Patrick, Scott, George, Greg, Jess. Oh, man. Scott talking some friendly smack to his buddy Greg. There we go. Courtney. Yeah. Had 2 Force of Wills in her last DMR collector's pack. Let's see what this one has for her. Yo, what's up, WCC? All the good stuff in front. A foil retro Pyre Zombie. Rare Borderless. Oh, where's a nice one right off the bat. A Borderless Enlightened. A Hunting Grounds Retro. Foil rare. Oh, another hit. Courtney's got a good pack going here to lead off. And a retro foil Tree Folk. And your retro, your retro mountain. So yeah, that's a productive pack. Can't see that zombie or tree folk playing. I'll give them a look though, just because they're retro foil. Zombie retro and Deadwood tree folk retro. Oh, that's only an uncommon. Yeah, that's only 9 cents. Foil is 15 cents. The zombie's normally 9 cents. Foil is 28 cents. But them two play for Borderless Tutors 3206. Courtney 3206. Enlightened Borderless. Enlightened Tutor Borderless. Yeah, 3206 I got it at. 3206. And then Entomb is normally 1814. Foil is 1560. Man, it drops like $3 being foil. Here it is. Entomb. DMR. Yeah, look, non-foil is 1814. Foil is 1560. 1560. Still a nice pack. That's a almost 50 bucks. Entomb foil 3206 and 1560. 4766. That's a proper rabbit. Here's foil Entomb. One casting cost. Search your library for a card, put that card in your graveyard, then shuffle. A grave is the safest place to store ill-gotten treasures. And then here's Borderless Enlightened right off the bat. One casting cost. Search your library for an artifact or enchantment card, reveal it, then shuffle and put that card on top. Wisdom is a precious heirloom to be passed down faithfully from each generation to the next. Patrick. Courtney, you just got to be hunting mythics, I feel like. I guess, yeah, mythic and another tutor. All the tutors except Vamp is rares. Patrick, here's your pack. A cemetery foil retro and a mythic, a borderless mythic. Give us something good. Ooh, a Yawgmoth. It's nice looking, but you're going to need more, Patrick. Retro legacy weapon. Rare foil soul canar. And a retro. Oh, that's it. Retro. So yeah, Yawgmoth is not going to do it for you, Pat. Yawgmoth borderless is 1577. More black. 1577. Yawgmoth borderless. And the Soul Canar and the Cemetery, I guess I should look for, since I don't have foils. Soul Canar, the Swamp King. DMR. And Woodland Cemetery Retro. And they're both foil. Soul Canar is normally 15 cents. Foil's 20 cents. Woodland Cemetery Retro is normally $1.06. Foil's $1.87. So here is Yawgmoth borderless, though. 2-4 for forecasting cost. Protection from humans. Pay 1 life. Sacrifice another creature. Put a -1/-1 counter on up to 1 target creature and draw a card. And then for 2, you discard a card and proliferate. Just putting additional -1/-1 counters on them creatures. Come on, let's stay black here. Scott, there's your pack in War 1. Yeah, and there's, what, 2 or 3 of you that got seats in both. Ooh, that's a good start. It's a hit. You're going to need more than that, though. Foil Retro Remora. Oh, and then another Borderless Mythic behind it. We've hit at every single one of these Borderless slots so far. Courtney hit Enlightened Tutor in it, and Patrick hit Yawgmoth. Give us another hit here with this Borderless Mythic. It's short. Dark Depths. It's on my 3 to 5. Chainer. And a foil rare. And an Umbilicus. And yeah, into your normal retros. Dark Depths Borderless, I have at just over $4. 402. And what were the other? Yeah, Umbilicus is nothing. Even being foil. Mystic Remora Retro. Normally 933. Foil's 1164. Mystic Remora. Foil 1164. Remora Retro or Foil Retro. Just down to the bottom 3 packs, Courtney, you gotta fear. Mystic Remora, 1 casting cost. Cumulative upkeep of 1. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, you may draw a card unless that player pays 4. And of course, the foil retros look amazing. The old school star down here, or like shooting star that used to signify like foil. So sick. So nostalgic. Oh, what am I doing there? Putting that in a penny. George. Here's your pack. Still, Courtney. I feel like you just got to fear mythics. Rare. An Arborea Borderless foil. Rare. There's another Remora. So that plays, but you're going to need help, George. A Lotus Blossom. And a foil rare Opposition. High Tide's a good Borderless uncommon. Yeah, foil that High Tide plays too. Along with, I think, like Elvish Spirit Guide and Nature's Lore Retro. They both have to be retro foil to play. Arborea is pretty cool looking. But that's not going to be close either. Arborea Borderless is normally 20 cents. Foil is 29. But Borderless Mystic Remora is 1123. I got it at 1123. Mystic Remora Borderless DMR 1123. Mystical Remora Borderless. Yeah, Scott's was 1164. Here's the Borderless version. Or the Borderless art. Courtney, just down to these last 2. Greg and Jess. Greg, here's your pack in War 1. Retro Foil Zera. Rare. Decimate. Retro Shiv Dragon, and a rare. Man, that was a poop pack. I feel like there's, man. There's your, like I said, there's your, one of your 2 poop packs in the box. How many poop packs do you normally get? Jester's Cap. And Zira retro. And they're both foil. Jester's Cap is normally 21 cents. Foil is 26. And Zira retro is normally 12 cents. Foil's 15 cents. Jess, to hit last pack magic, you're going to have to beat 4766. Any of them top 6 mythics, VampTutor or Force of Will win. And then other than that, you're going to have to stack or get a couple hits in your pack. Let's see a mythic or 2 somewhere here. Give Courtney a sweat. Retro. Oh, that's a nice start. A retro foil worldly. Let's see what that's at. Worldly Tutor. Retro's normally 1863. Foil's 1903. 1903 so far, Jess. Worldly foil retro. So what, you're about 29 bucks down? Yep, 1903. WCC on it. And then a rare. Oh, that's another 10, 12 bucks, right? A borderless gamble. What's that at? Borderless gamble, 1018. I'll show you all these prices at the end if she makes it there. 1018. Definitely giving her a sweat. Gamble borderless. So right now you're at 29.21. So another 19 bucks. Go, Jess. What do you have next? Oh, a retro black. Is this our vamp? Give us something good. Oh! There's last pack magic. And there's our retro vamp. Wow. And then another cemetery. Wonder if regular foil Nature's Lore ships. Let me give that one a look too to see if it ships. But we know these are good. And what's this vamp at? Vamp Retro, 56.49. Yep, just as I say it, WCC. 5649. And the other 2 were Borderless Gamble. Here's that, 1018. Borderless Gamble, 1018. And then the foil Worldly retro. Worldly, and that was 1903. Wow, Jess. Monster last pack. 5649. 5649. Vamp Retro. And that was all last pack magic. So 2921 plus 5649 brings her to 8570. Oh yeah, and what's this Nature's Lord? Is that ship? Nature's Lore. DMR. Like I said, if that was retro foil, that would have played too. Yeah, it's normally 260. Foil is 324. So this also ships. Man, that was like a $90+ pack there, Jess, for you to win it at the end. And of course, I like the Retro Worldly, the best foil. That's awesome. Oh yeah, let's look at these quick. Here's the gamble. 1 casting cost, borderless. Search your library for a card, put that card into your hand, and then discard a card at random. What's the worst thing that could happen? Yeah, WCC, you're on it. I always appreciate that. I'm glad I'm not in that war. Man, and it was. If you like black and blue, that was the war for you. Holy moly. Here's the foil retro worldly. 1 casting cost, search your library for a creature card, reveal it, then shuffle and put the card on top. All of us, from the tiny leaf mite to the towering Baloth, are vital threads in the weave of life. Yeah, the ladies hammered the dudes in that one. The ladies put up like, what, $130 plus in winnings just in their top loaders. And then here's your Vamp Retro. 1 casting cost again. Search your library for a card, then shuffle and put that card on top. You lose 2 life. True power is achieved through blood and sweat, but mostly blood. Man, and yeah, and talk about your Tutor war. You get a Vamp Retro, a Worldly Foil Retro, and a Borderless Enlightened. Wow, wow, wow. I guess that's why you get into collector box wars, for those potential winnings. So Courtney, Patrick, Scott, George, and Greg will be put into our giveaway drawing for $20 credits. Our 3 to 5, and then our money lays out. Man, is the lowest price card Gamble Borderless? Lowest price card is $10. Yeah, and then 1123, 1164, 1560, 1577. 1932 and 56. Wow, wow, wow. Here we go, Jess. Your 3 to 5 is Foil Nature's Lore and Dark Depths Borderless. And your money tonight is Gamble Borderless, Remora Borderless, Remora Foil Retro, Entomb Foil, Yawgmoth Borderless, Worldly Foil Retro, Enlightened Borderless, and Vamp Retro. Oh, and this is 50 plus. This should be in a magnetic. So as all our green hits in War 2, our Sylvan libraries, our exploration, another worldly tutor. Are we going to get another vamp? Or another 2 vamps? Give us a vamp borderless in this one too. There's your vamp. Let's have another monster box of DMR collector. The last box was like $500 in winnings that I shipped between the 2 wars. Jess hitting big in War 1. Here's War number 2. And War number 2, very important participants are Scott's additional seat, WCC, Greg, aka Janitor's additional seat, Joe, aka McEwen, Matt, aka Dirty Dog, and Dave, aka Topper. Recent winnings: Topper's hit in Bloomborough and JB's Bloomborough and Takir Dragonstorm Collector. And WCC has been the hottest in the group. He's got wins, a last pack Magic win in JB's Bloomborough, and then Final Fantasy and the most recent box of Edge he's hit. So here is War number 2. Scott, WCC, Greg, Joseph, Matthew, David. We will randomize it 8 this time. Two, 4, 6, 7. Here comes our order. 8. WCC jumps up top. Then Scott, Joseph, Greg, Matthew, David. WCC, Scott, Joe. WCC, Scott, Joe. Greg, Matthew, David. Greg, Matthew, David. Yeah, I can't stand blue, but there's so many cool blue playmats. I hate blue, but I like blue playmats. And war number 2 is WCC, Scott, Joe, Greg. Dirty Dog stays 5, and David stays 6. Here we go, WCC. See if you can give us a rabbit or 2 to lead off here. Courtney had a nice pack one in War 1. You got a foil rare borderless. Oh, you know I like BOP. But you're going to need more help. That's a decent little start. Probably, I don't know what, $7, $8. And then another Decimate. How many? Oh, that just misses. That's $4.95, I think. That was, yes, $4.95. Sneak Attack Retro. Rare Qatar. And that's it. So definitely a sweaty seat, WCC, and we're in trouble if and there's a crop rotation though. Foil. Like I said, this is just short. What's the foil borderless BOP? Birds borderless, normally $8.99. Foil is $10.38. Birds Borderless. 1038. At least there's a couple hits in there, WCC. Not a complete dud, but definitely not winning the war. Like I said, we're in big trouble if that wins the war. Foil Borderless. And crop rotation from DMR is normally 562. Foil is 472. So that drops out too. Oops. Here's crop rotation, DMR, normal 562. Foil 472. Guess you only got one hit, WCC. It's nice of you to let somebody else win though, that you're in. You have what, like 6 wins in the last like 9 boxes? Here's foil Borderless Birds. 0/1 for 1 casting cost. Flying. Add 1 mana of any color. It's brilliant plumage, painted streaks of color across a sky long darkened by war. And he says, good game. And then some emojis. And getting back, Jess, Josh was wondering how many playmats I have. I don't know. It's probably between 40 and 50, I would say currently. I'm not exactly sure. This is one of the newer ones I just got. I think I picked up 6 or 8 new ones. And this was, yeah, all the recent ones were all new. The last, 5 or 6 playmats, because then, yeah, this one underneath is back to the start of the collection. Scott, here's your pack in War 2. Just gotta beat 1038 to become the hunted. Retro crawl space foil. That's gotta play, right? Normal or non-foil crawl space retros 394. Does that play? Rare. And then a Lotus Blossom Borderless. Retro Qatar, too many Qatars. We got 2 Qatars in the first 2 packs. And a Chapel. Chainer's Edict Borderless. So crawl space, that's not going to catch WCC though. You're talking about a dud in your pack, WCC. Scott, 395. Foil is 431 is all. Joe. Yeah, that's a trash pack. There's your second poop pack in the box. Hopefully no more poop packs. Hopefully just packs with hits from here on out. Foil rare. Oh, man, too many Borderless Decimates in this box. Siege Gang. And a Vortex. And a foil. Oh, there's our new leader. So we're chasing Joe now. A foil Enlightened Tutor at the back for him. Saves his pack. What's that at? Regular Enlightened is 37.19. Foil is 35.13. There's another one that goes down a couple bucks being foil. Enlightened Tutor. Foil 35.13. 3513. Enlightened foil. I'll just read the flavor text since we already saw this in War 1. We got Borderless in War 1. Here's foil regular. Organization is often undervalued, but rarely unjustified, said Frazio, the royal archivist. So, Joe, now you're fearing mythics. You're fearing another vamp coming out. Greg, here's your final shot tonight. Retro red. Back-to-back siege gangs, too. A borderless, now a retro foil. Rare. Well, Maze of Ith. You're going to need help, though. Maze of Ith borderless. And then a retro Yawgmoth. Oh, and then a foil mythic at the back. So what are these two hits got him at? Is this our new leader? Maze of or Yawgmoth retro is 1492. Yawgmoth retro and borderless Maze of Ith is 882. So he still needs some help. Joe's at 35 bucks, but Greg's got a foil mythic behind Yawgmoth here. And 882 was Maze of Ith, borderless. Wrote that on the wrong one. Greg, 882. Maze, Ith, borderless. So right now, Greg's got 23.74. He needs another, what, 12 bucks? Man, you got to think this foil mythic's going to be 12 bucks plus, right? Or is it a bust? Here we go. Greg, you need 12 bucks plus. No, it's a miss. It might be 5 bucks being foil. Wow, you dodged that one, Joe. What's snap border or snap foil? So siege gang. Like I said, we know these are good. Oh yeah, well here's borderless Maze of Ith. Untap target attacking creature, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to and dealt by that creature this turn. Super cool art. Let the interlopers scurry like trapped rats until they exhaust themselves. They are no threat to us, said Ith, the High Arcanist. And then retro Yawgmoth. We saw borderless Yawgmoth in War 1. There's retro in War 2. And then I have to see if Snap ships and if Time Stretch foil plays. Time Stretch from DMR and Snap from DMR. And they're both Time Stretch foil is 352 and Snap foil is 388. So neither of them play. They're both penny sleeves. They're both 3 to 5. And then, yeah, Yawgmoth and Maze of Ith. So you're just down to 2 packs here that can hurt you, Joe. The Dirty Dog and Topper. There's the Dirty Dog shot at ya. Dirty Dog just recently pulled last pack magic on somebody, right? In the last month. A Muse retro foil. Rare Borderless Helm. A retro zombie. Uh-oh. And then a foil mythic at the back for the Dirty Dog. Here we go, Joe. Can you dodge another one? Give us something good. Oh, man. And then a foil vamp comes out. Here's our vamps. I called it. We had a Force of Will box, and then this one I said we're going to have vamps. And that's our new leader. VampTutor. Normally 61.32. Foil is 59.12. So yeah, all these, it's got to be retro to the foil go up. VampTutor. Foil 59.12. 5912. Vamp foil. Man, and another, these last 2 DMR boxes have been I feel like the best I've opened. There's foil vamp. Greg said it's nice, and congrats to Dirty Dog. And again, this is 50 plus. Another. Man, I'm going to have to order some more magnetics with all these sick hits. And a vamp in each war. David. Above 5912 is just the regular version of Force and Will, and the, I guess probably VampTutor Borderless foil would do it too. And Force of Will retro. Again, it's like, yeah, the Force of Wills and vamps that Dirty Dog's got to dodge here. David, do you have a force in it to punctuate this box? See all 3? Now we see a Borderless vamp in this one. There's a Phantom. That doesn't help. Borderless Rare, Absorb. Retro Cemetery. We've hit a lot of Woodland Cemeteries too. And a foil, foil rare. And a Mystical Tutor comes out at the end. So congrats, dog. Woof, woof. He gets another bit of steak tonight for dinner in his bowl. Mystical Tutor. Police 1790. And foil is 1550, of course. Here's Mystical at the end. Did we hit all the tutors? We did, right? Yeah, we hit Worldly, couple Vamps, couple Enlightens, and Mystical. That's a sick box. No Force of Wills in this one, but a couple Vamps. And what was this one? 1550 for David. Mystical, Tutor, foil. And here's Mystical. 1 casting cost. Search your library for an instant or sorcery card, reveal it, then shuffle and put that card on top. The student searches the world for meaning. The master finds worlds of meaning in the search. No, red really doesn't have a tutor, does it? Good game, guys. WCC says. Yeah. No red tutor. Not even like a card that plays like a red tutor. And we'll see who gets some credit right after I clean this up. And this one is the Dirty Dogs. WCC, Scott, Joe, Greg, and Topper. And these are your 3 to 5. Oh, yeah, that goes in this pile. And then these lay out. The Birds is 1038. Maze and F is 882. 15. 1550. 35 and close and 59 plus. So here you go. Here's your winnings tonight, Dirty Dog. Your 3 to 5 is Snap, Foil, Time Stretch Foil, Crawl Space Foil Retro, Crop Rotation Foil, and Sneak Attack Retro. And then your money tonight is Maze of Ith Borderless, BOP Borderless Foil Borderless, Yawgmoth Retro, Mystical Foil, Enlightened Foil, and Vamp Foil. So yeah, the Dirty Dog gets 3 tutors there. All foil. At the end of his war, or the end of his money. And Jess hit big in War 1. Both, again, great box of DMR Collector. What do we have? 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. We had 14 $5 plus hits. And both winners are going to be well over $100 in winnings. Going to be over $150 each in winnings. Gamble Borderless, Remora Borderless, Remora Foil Retro, Entomb Foil, Yawgmoth Borderless, Worldly Foil Retro, Enlightened Borderless, and Vamp Retro. So she also has 3 sick tutors at the top of her list. Man, tutor box. Super toot box. And from war number 1 for our giveaway drawing. So I just got to take Jess and the Dirty Dog out. Jessica and Matthew. Here's our list for $20 credit. George, Patrick, Scott, Courtney, Greg, Scott Additional, WCC, Greg Additional, Joe, and David. We will randomize it. 9. 5 and 4. We got 7, 8, 9 tonight for our randoms. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. Next one on top. Courtney jumps up top 9 times. Courtney's at the top. So Courtney gets some credit for future events. Plus 20. Again, congrats to Jess and the Dirty Dog tonight. Woof, woof. Our upcoming schedule, I actually just heard from my box guy about half hour before the event about Spider-Man. I'm getting nowhere near what I pre-ordered, but I am getting a couple play boxes. So hopefully they're here by next weekend and we'll do some Spider-Man. If you want to get involved, check us out. Facebook group, same name as this YouTube channel, MagicalBoxWars. Everybody enjoy the rest of your weekend. Let those that you care about know it. I'll be in touch. Peace.